walkthrough tutorial, I'm going to guide you through setting up your WordPress site, customizing it with the Asterisk theme for a sleek and professional look, and harnessing the creative power of Elementor to design stunning pages with ease. Having your own website is more than just a digital storefront. It's a powerful tool to boost your bookings and elevate your brand presence. Now, this website I'm building for my Airbnb business, but this same process can be used for many different types of business. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a visually captivating website, but you'll have the know-how to drive traffic to your website and boost your business's visibility with Google My Business. So if you're ready to transform your Airbnb business and leave a lasting impression on your guests, let's dive in and create something truly extraordinary together. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to choose our domain if we don't already have a domain and organize our website hosting. The host that I use is called SiteGround. I've been using them for a number of years now. SiteGround have a really good introductory offer where you pay $2.99 per month and you pay that the first year all in one go. So now we've come straight through to the managed WordPress hosting, which is what we need. If it doesn't come up, you can just go to this one, WordPress. Then we go and select our plan. So if you need one website, dead simple, keep it budget friendly, let's go for this startup plan. This is the one I'd recommend. Gives you everything you need to get started. If you start growing and you want a number of different websites, perhaps you look at upgrading to their Grow Big plan in the future. But for now, we're going to pick this one, startup plan. So you're going to pay for your plan over 12 months and it's going to cost $2.99 a month and you're going to pay $35.88. That's excluding VAT, so you can see our total down here will be $44.13 for our first year. So you can go ahead and purchase that. The next thing we need to do then is add our new website. Like I said before, if you have an existing domain with another hosting provider, you can select this one, existing domain. If you have not and you need to choose a domain, then you select new domain. If you don't have a domain at all, you can select temporary domain. And when you purchase or decide on your domain, you can then switch that over quite easily. So for now, we're going to pick new domain. Now, I haven't actually checked to see now whether my chosen domain is free. So let's have a look. My Airbnb is called Deer Lodge Kerry. We'll say .com. See if that's free. You want to keep your domain short and simple and to the point. I will link to another video that I made discussing a little bit more on how to come up with the perfect domain for your business. So this one is ready to go for me. If you're signing up for your first hosting package, they offer a free domain to get you started. But for now, I will have to purchase this domain, which costs $17.99 for the first year. So I need to just add this to my account. Now it'll offer you whether you want to start a new website or migrate an existing website. We're going to select start a new website and we're going to select WordPress. WooCommerce would be for if we wanted an e-commerce site and we wanted to be able to sell products or services. For now, we'll select WordPress and this is our WordPress credentials then. So put in your email that you want to be associated with your WordPress account. Password. And this is going to install WordPress for us and create our new website. Now it's creating our site. Just need to wait a couple of minutes. Perfect, we're all good and ready to go. We can go straight into our WordPress dashboard. This is going to offer you a startup wizard. We don't need to add any of this, so we're going to just go to Exit Wizard. The first thing we're going to need to download is install a couple of new plugins. The first one we're going to install is Elementor. Elementor have a paid and a free plan. So let's just activate this. You're going to need to create an account with Elementor. So click on this button, create an account. Or if you have an account, you connect your account. I'm going to skip this for now. This is just going to offer for you to use Elementor's Hello theme. We might just actually put in our site name here. So whatever your domain is or whatever this site name you have is going to be called. So we're going to put Deer Lodge Kerry. Have a logo. There we go. Upload our logo. Just pop in the alt text of the name. And we're going to copy and paste that into the title as well. That's our logo. Now we're going to skip this one. This is taking us straight into a sample page. So we want to get out of this and we want to go right back to our WordPress dashboard. So if you just click on the W in the left top corner and we'll get back to our WordPress dashboard. So this is our main dashboard here. The next thing we want to do is we want to change our theme. So we need to go to Appearance, then Themes. And we're going to add a new theme called Astra. So if we click into this search bar Astra, we have Astra there. So we're going to click Install. So the next thing we need then, we need to go to our plugins again. And we're going to look for a plugin. This is actually the one we need. We need the Install Starter Templates. Now we have our starter templates. We're going to, for now, we're going to click on Classic Starter Templates. And our builder is Elementor. Now, the one that we want is called Homestay. Oops, that's not right. Oh yeah. Homestay. So this one I really like the look of. Okay, so we have yet another opportunity to upload our logo. So just do that. And we can see our logo is nicely there in the middle. Click continue. Default colors then. You may or may not have a color theme, or you can choose from what's available here. And to be fair, I actually quite like this. But you can have a play about with some of these other colors if you wish as well. You can also have a look at different fonts, see what you like the look of. I'm not going to overthink this too much. I'm just going to stick with the first combination of fonts there and click continue. In order for us to be able to access this theme and get this website started quickly and easily, we're going to need to go for Astra's Essential Toolkit for $79. This is an annual fee, but this will get us everything we need to get this website up and running really quickly and looking great. Need to log into our account with Brainforce. Into our account, downloads, premium starter templates. So we need to download this onto our computer and upload it then onto our website. Next thing, we will go over to we need to go back into our website now. Just to let you know, anytime to get back to your website from any of this, just leave dearlodgecarey.com/wp-admin, and that should take us back to our WordPress dashboard. Let's go to plugins, and we're going to add new plugin. We're going to upload plugin, choose file, and go to that file where we just left our downloaded plugin. Install now. Now let's see if it will let us activate your copy. Now let's see if it will let us do it this time. Go back through this startup wizard. Let's see if it will let us select our template. So it was Homestay. Upload our logo again. Continue. Leave the colors as they are. Continue. License key. We need our license key from here. So we need to go to Account, Licenses. For premium starter templates, we need this one. Now, click on View Your Website. This will open up our website. So there we have it. all done. No, only joking. Right, now we have to make this our own. So when you're viewing your website, you can just go click on your URL or put it into the search bar up here, and that will automatically bring you up here. And if you're logged in, you'll see this WordPress options kind of menu up here. To go into your dashboard, then just hover over your website name and click on dashboard, and that should bring us right in. So there we have it. That's the background. That's all the plugins and stuff we need. Now we're going to get started on modifying our website to look like our own. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to appearance, and then we're going to go to customize, and we're going to customize some of the main details about our website. But let's go to global. No, not global. We need to go to site identity. Site icon. This I'm going to choose the same one, or do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually modify this so all we have is the deer head, not the word, for our site icon, because our site icon will appear up on the tab if anyone has your website open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a website called Lunapic that I like to do some image modifications on. I'm going to upload our image, our logo. We are going to crop, edit, crop image. Now we're going to crop it to about that size. And we're going to click on crop. There we have it. There is the icon for our logo, which we are going to use as our site icon. So we just need to go to File, Save Image. We need to save it as a PNG to make sure we still have our transparent background. Now we can go back over to our website and we can select Upload Files, select Files, go to our icon, select. We need to, I would always pop in skip cropping here. So now you will see at the very top of your website browser that the little icon now appears. Now we go to site title. Our logo is fine. Dear Large Kerry. Tagline. You can put this to whatever you want, a little bit of a description as to what your website is. And we're gonna click on publish. While we are here, we have the footer menu up. I'm just going to click on this little widget here, which has this telephone number here. So we have selected the HTML widget. Over on the left hand side here, you'll see the text that we can change. So we're going to pop in, actually I don't want my phone number on this website. What I'm going to change this to is email, and I will show you how to set up this email. You get your email included with your SiteGround hosting. Okay, so we're going to save that for the moment. So that's our title and our description set up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to customize our menu. This is our menu up here. We can access our menu by going to Appearance and then Menus. Okay, so I'm happy with the pages I have, but I also want to add a page called Activities or Local Area. Local Area, I think that might be a useful page to have. So what I'm going to do, instead of having to redesign or design one of these this page from scratch, we're going to go to plugins and we're going to get a plugin that will help us duplicate one of our current pages. So let's just go to add plugins. We're going to search for duplicate page and see what comes up. Now 3+ million active installations. This one sounds good. Let's install this one. Now we're going to go to pages, and I think we'll just view this page first to see what it looks like. I think this is great. This will be a great page to duplicate. We'll be able to make some modifications, but let's go back to this page. And now we have this duplicate option here under our facilities page. So I'm going to hit that. And there we have it. We have our duplicate facilities page. But we're going to rename it as local area. Local area. People always want to know what to do in the local area. We need to make sure we change our URL as well. Local area, yep. And hit publish. Now let's go back to our WordPress. And now I think we are ready to make some modifications to our page and start making it our own. Let's start off with our home page. All you need to do here is right click, edit element, or open in a new tab. Let's go to this new tab and let's see how we can modify our page. One small thing I need to do is I need to add on our new page into our menu. So we're going to leave this page here. We're going to go back to our last tab. We're going to go to Appearance, Menus. We're going to add in this local area page to this menu. There we have it. So I'm going to move it up beside the facilities page and I'm going to save menu. So let's go back to the pages section and we'll go back to the other tab we had open for the home page. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to modify some of these images and text so that it corresponds to your business. So I'm going to do some of that now. We just need to select individual sections. So for this section, we just click these little dots and we can come over here. We have our layout and then under style, we have our image. We can hover over this and click choose image and put in our own images. What I'm also going to show you is a way we can optimize our images slightly for our website. We want our image sizes to be as small as possible so that it doesn't increase the page load speed too much. So we need to go to a website called kraken.io. You can use the free web interface unless your images are really, really massive. You can select our images into there and then download them in the smaller file size. So I always create an extra folder then for images that have been krakened. So I keep those separate. We'll go back to our website and upload the new version of our image. Hopefully has a smaller file size. And we want to make sure in the title and alt text we have something that helps Google know what your website is and what it's about. You can just play a little bit with the different settings here for your images to see which one looks best. We can just get rid of this little menu. This will give us an idea as to what it looks like. So once you find the image that you like, then you can play about with some of these colors and some of this gradient, but I am going to keep things as they are. Although, will I just change top? What's center? Yeah, it's a bit better. What's bottom center? No, top center, I think. Center. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now we can just simply go in and edit our text. Now I want to share with you a sneaky way of being able to come up with really cool text for your website. So let's say, this has some loremips in here, some fake text. So we want some really appealing text on our website. So what we can do is actually go to ChatGPT. Go into this. And what we can do is we can actually just put in a little bit of information here describing your Airbnb So I'm just going to go over here where I've made some of this text already. So it's nothing special. I haven't used any fancy language or anything. We can just pop this into here. Tell it what to do. Write the copy for the website homepage for our Airbnb business. And a little bit of a description. And then just click on the little arrow. And this, I think, is fantastic. We have a range of text here that we can use around our website. Obviously, you want to make sure it's factually correct, but I think this is a great way of selecting a little bit of text and creating really attractive text for your website. All you need to do now is click on this little button, copy. Let's see what we'll use. Welcome to our cozy retreat in the heart of County Kerry. I could use that there perfectly, couldn't I? Or let's select this paragraph here and see how this looks. Might be a little bit too much text for that section, but we'll pop it in and see what happens, see what it looks like. I think it's a little bit too much text. County Kerry. Discover a charming getaway nestled amidst the breathtaking landscapes of County Kerry. I think that sounds pretty cool. In this little spot here, we have our location, very important for our Airbnb. Nice little about section, so you can use some more of that text for this about section. So the same thing goes here. We want to change this image. We want to select this little container here. Go to style. You actually click on the image and go, that will open up this content. Click on the image and we can edit our image then. So you can modify this section to what you want it to look like. So you can modify this section according to your business. So what other facilities do we have? Actually, this image needs a little bit of amendment. So I'm actually going to take out some of these. So now at least we have our images and they're the same, same sizes. What is this little thing here? Little divider. Divider should probably be more there, I think. So all I did there was I selected the image, I went to advanced and I click on this little value links together and I got rid of some of this positioning I didn't quite like. So I just did that for each of them and it has now made my images nicely aligned. Now your images need to be the same size in order for them to be nicely aligned. So if you need to do any image modifications, you can always go to something like Lunapic in order to crop your images and get them all to exactly the same size. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that section now. So we can leave this review section as it is. So we have one nice positive review here, helps build a little bit of trust with our customers. But I'm going to go a step farther, and this is up to you whether you want to take this step. We're going to actually need to purchase Elementor Pro in order to access this review section. And this review section will allow us to put in a number of reviews. So I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to connect my Elementor account because I do have a Pro account. So I'm going to select login. So your essentials, oh, I'll just go back there and just show you there the Elementor Pro. You get a lot more features. To be honest, if you're making a website, Elementor and Elementor Pro makes your life so much easier. So you can buy it $59, I think it's dollars, a year for your one website. So I'm going to go on and log into my account so I can sync these up. Now I need to go to plugins and I need to upload Elementor Pro. So I go to add new plugins. If you purchase your Elementor subscription, you can download the plugin here. And then what you do is you go to add plugins, upload plugins, choose file, find your plugin in your computer, click on install now. But like I said, this is optional. You can have your one section with your one review, or you can have your sliding review section, which will show more than one. I just need to connect and activate my Elementor Pro. So it should do this automatically. Activate my license. Okay, so I can now go back to that page and I should be able to access the review section. So now if I go to put in reviews, and you can see that the little locked icon is gone. Create a new section. I'm going to try and see, is there attempts reviews? So I'm going to use this one, I think. I'm going to insert that section into the website. So I don't have to bother with any of the styling. So I'm just going to delete this one. Here from our clients. Clients, is that the right word? Visitors, yeah, visitors is a better word. I'll go over to this section. I'm going to edit this. Or, to be fair, we don't even need that section. I'm just going to take what we have here and I'm going to copy that up into my reviews. So you can see the testimonial carousel. I'm going to pop that text in there that I just copied. Doesn't look fantastic though. I kind of only want one on top of each other. So size per view. We're going to put this to 1. I think that looks better actually. And then this will slide depending on how many we have. So I don't need my image. I'm not going to use my images. Delete both of those. So we have our information with this one. Our name of our person was Courtney. I'm going to put past visitor. And I'm going to go over to my Airbnb and I'm going to copy another one of these. Now you can put as many as you want in here. And play about with some of the design for this. I'm quite happy with that one. Yeah, I'm going to bring this content gap down a small bit. We don't need quite as much room. There's a bit of margin at the top. You can see there's a bit of space here. I'm actually going to see what that looks like with 0. That's too close. Leave 5. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this just to see what that looks like. So I'm just going to go and add a couple more of those now. So you can see you have these are our slides. We can duplicate this one. And I'm going to go over and I'm going to, I can copy the whole thing. Nice big one. Copy on. And I'll go down to my first slide. And the name of that one was Kelly. And I'm going to put one more. I'll copy this in. And I'll put that into the name section. Now, see what that looks like. I can scroll through these. We need to just edit how many we're going to scroll through. How many do we have? 4. There. So that should scroll through all 4 of my items. So now we can actually get rid of this section. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to copy this bit because we quite like that. Put it in here. Yeah. Center. I'm going to do that with the stars. Copy. And I paste that in there. Oops, it's gone to the bottom. There. Quite like that. That gives our visitors, our website visitors, an idea of our average score. Is there anything else we want? I might just do that with that one as well. Copy. Pop it in here. Paste. I don't know why it keeps going to the bottom, but we'll just drag it up. There. Now, I think that looks pretty good. We can, if we're happy with all of this, we don't need any of this, so we're just going to delete this section. Now, since we've made that change, I'm going to click on update to make sure we have updated our changes. One more look there. Yep, I like it. Lovely. And now what we can do with this section is basically more images. So feel free to just select your image and upload some of your own images. Just bear in mind that the image shape that you have will correspond to in the shapes that we have here. So let's pop in another one here. So I'm gonna have to just make sure I pick the images that I know are all the same size. And what I did was I went on to my Airbnb and I saved my images off Airbnb. So I need to just make sure I select those ones because they're all cut to the same size. Otherwise this section isn't gonna look great. We need all our images to be the same size. Oh yeah, that looks a bit better now, doesn't it? Section here with all our different images. Anyway, I think that's good enough. This image isn't quite the right size, and I also need to change the image titles because they're popping up whenever we open this up into our lightbox. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. Now, this map section, we need to make sure it points to our location. So we're going to select our map by this little icon here. I'm going to put in our address here. There we go, perfect. That tells us where we are. What we're going to do is we're actually going to get rid of this footer, and we're going to design a footer in Elementor that is far easier to edit, and we're going to use a template in order to speed things up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our website here in our WordPress dashboard. Let's go to Elementor. We're going to go to templates and then theme builder and then footer. And we're going to pick a footer that doesn't really want completely similar to the one we just had. This one actually, because we can delete some of the let's try inserting this one. Yeah, we don't need a whole bunch of this, okay? So what did we have on our footer before? We had this text. We're going to take this text and we're going to go over, oops, that's not the right one, and here. No, don't do that. Control and Z. Paste my text in there. You can see we have our logo there. I'm going to get rid of these for now. I don't need my social icons. This color for these section here, I want to have that my branded color so it links with the rest of the website. I'm going to get rid of this column. I'm going to use these ones. This is going to have my menu, and this is going to have our contact details, so we can just go in and edit this. So we can, this is a dynamic link. So we put in our email here, we can click on this and it will allow us to put in this. So when someone taps on that with their phone or clicks on it with their mouse, it will go directly to their email so that they can email you directly. So we need to put our email address in here. Phone number, I don't need that section, and I don't need that section either. What I do want is this section to be a little bit, this section to be a little bit wider, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I just widen the width of that one slightly as well. Yeah, so it looks a little bit. Okay, so I've decided in order to keep the logo looking nice and clear and that text standing out nicely, I'm just going to leave the background of this section in our global color, this nice green. Keeps everything simple. We have our contact details here, our menu links, and a little bit of text. Let's just double check what that looks like in mobile view. So this one we just want to center. Just gonna remove this right border so that we can have that going the full length. Now our logo looks a little large. A bit better. Let's just change the text size. We want the text size to be about 16 pixels. 16 looks a little bit easier to read. Now see what that looks like. I like it. I'm just going to click on update and then we're going to double check what it looks like in mobile view. Just need to modify a few little things with this one. A bit too much space at the bottom of that. Just close these up a little bit, say 5 in there. And the same with this gap here. We will just close that up a little bit. What does that look like? Oh, yeah, no, it actually needs the spaces back in. It's too close. A little bit better. More space on top of this one, I'd say. We're going to set publish. Where do you want this to display? Entire site. Save and close. And we are going to make sure that each page, as we work through them, they are optimized for mobile. So I'm gonna, when you're viewing it, like here with your URL, we want to click on Edit with Elementor. And we need to just go into this responsive mode. This will let us look at it as if we were looking at it on a desktop, tablet, and mobile. Because a lot of our visitors will visit our website using one of these devices. So when we do this, we can see that our menu condenses down. So we have this little icon here that will open up our menu. That looks perfect. That's happy with that. Your icon, your logo, and your contact details. That looks great. This looks fine. I don't need to do anything with this. This looks good as well. You can also, in order to get rid of all this stuff on the screen, we can just close this off. And that looks good. That looks perfect. Our images there. One of the things I've now decided as I've completed most of the home page here is I'm actually going to take away some of these pages. I don't think for my business I need them. So I'm going to take away rooms and facilities because it's all fairly straightforward and obvious to see on the home page. I don't need to link to another page in order to provide more information. So I'm going to go and I'm going to edit my menu. So I'm just viewing my website as if I am a website visitor. So I'm going to go to my dashboard, go to appearance, then menus. So I've gotten rid of those two pages and I'm just going to save menu. Now if we view our site, we'll see that our menu has changed on the top here. And that's also at the bottom here as well. Now we need to go and we need to edit our other pages. Let's go into pages. Let's start with our about page. So I'm going to right click on edit with Elementor, open link in new tab. So obviously we need to change our image here. So select our area, style, choose image. Just make sure we have a title and an alt text. We're gonna go center. I'm gonna top center maybe. Yeah. No repeat and cover. Perfect. Now we're gonna edit our image here. Selecting the image, choose image. Now for this we need a tall image, don't we? What's this one look like? Right side down. We're going to make sure our image sits in line with our text, because our image wasn't the same shape as the last image that was in this section. Select the column and then horizontal alignment, no, vertical alignment, and select middle. That should keep it then in the middle alongside our text. Just gonna take down the padding a small bit there, down to 30 I think. Condenses that little section a little bit. I think I have an extra space there now. Okay, next section. This is a nice little about you section. So you can put in your picture or you can put another picture of the property. It's really up to you. I do think people like to see a face though. Do you know, who are the faces behind the business? Perfect. Now we have another image gallery. That's what I need to do. I need to put in a background in that little section. That will make my images fit better. We want to delete the image that's in there. Okay, next one. Select the edit column, style, image, delete. So I'm right clicking. Height. There we go. All I did there was I select this section, layout, minimum height, set it to 400 pixels. Okay, we'll do the same with this bottom section. Oops. Select the column, Edit column style. Pop in our images. Remember to delete the image that's in there. Now that's our gallery. We need to just edit our map. Perfect. And our footer shouldn't need a name where it is. And that's that page done. Just going to click update and then we'll check our responsiveness. Click on responsive mode. We want to go to tablet. Beautiful. So I don't think we need to make any changes here. Mobile. 100. Oh no, that's fine. Yep. You're not showing all the images on mobile for you, but that's fine. Lovely. We'll move on to our next page, so our contact page. So right click on edit and with Elementor, open new link in new tab. And we're going to go through and we're going to do the same thing. Make sure all of our information is in here. Now I want to edit this contact form in case anyone wants to fill it in and contact you directly. So I'm happy with all these settings. It collects the first and last name, the user email, and then a message. So they can say, I would like to book between this date and this date, blah, blah, blah. I'm all happy with that. Let's go into settings. So these notifications will always send to the admin email of the website. So that's the website you use to sign up with your WordPress. So you can change these to be any email you want, wherever you want to receive these emails to. We can put in here our business email at dearlaunchcarry.com. Carry info at dearlaunch. And I'm happy to keep everything defaulted here. And you can edit your confirmation message then. Now, you'll find once you start up a website that you get a lot of spam. So what we're going to do is we're going to link up our contact form with Recaptcha, which is Google's free Recaptcha service. So it'll stop a lot of this spam that you'll receive through your contact form. So let's get started and see how we can set this up. Let's go to our Recaptcha admin console. Now, these are the keys we need to set up our Recaptcha. Now let's go back to our WP forms on settings. CAPTCHA. This is our Google CAPTCHA. And we need our site key. Copy site key. Copy and paste. Secret key, copy and paste. Save settings. I think I might have put in the wrong keys. I think it's this one. Right, let's go and view our contact form, or our site anyway. Go to our contact page. Let's see if this works. Now we can go back into our email then. We're going to do that through our SiteGround, remember. Into our site tools, we will see if we have received our email from our website. Click on email accounts, 3 little buttons here, log into webmail. Give it a little bit more time and we'll come back and check that if our message has come through. Responsive mode, tablet. Looks good. Mobile view also looks good. Don't need to make any edits there. Let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. Now, my local area page. View this first. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to delete this section. I'm going to put in the local area pictures in here like we've done before, and then I'm going to pop in some highlights of the local area. So I will speed up the process of me doing this. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, the last thing I want to do with this local area page is check the mobile optimization. So we'll go into responsive mode, have a quick look. Just get rid of this little editing panel so we can see how it will actually look for our users. And this looks fine. I don't think I need to change anything here. Go into mobile and open up our menu. That looks fine as well. This all looks great. Thankfully, we don't have to do anything more with this. Now I'm just going to go into our website and have a quick look through and make sure all the menu items work correctly. Now we're just going to test all of these. Does the local area go to the local area? It does. And about? It does. Contact? It does. Perfect. Our logo here should go to our home page, and it does. Something's wrong here. This doesn't look right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back in to my WordPress and I'm going to go into Elementor and I'm going to try into see tools. Oh, I just need to log in again. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to regenerate files and data and see if this makes any difference to the way some of these icons are appearing here. Yeah, everything's working okay now. Sometimes when things look a bit funny, they're not looking like they're meant to. Yeah, all you need to do is go into Elementor Tools, and this one here, regenerate CSS and data. Whenever you're making a lot of changes to your website all the time, sometimes things can get a little bit funny. So this is always a good one to try in case something's not working quite right. One last thing I need to do is I'm just going to take away these links because I decided I wasn't going to have this facilities page anymore. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to link these to the contact page. So I'll just go into edit with Elementor from here. I'm just going to click on this and we'll see here that the link is going to the facilities page. But we don't want that anymore. We want it to go to the contacts page. So if we just type in contact there, we should get the contact page as an option. I'm going to do that for the other ones as well. I'm going to change this text as well to book now as well. Perfect. Just double check my mobile optimization. Sure everything looks okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our cookie notice. So this is whenever you go onto a website and you see that very annoying cookie notice pop up or bar appear, and that's just because we need to put this on our website to let people know and to allow them to opt in or out of our cookie usage. So we're going to go into plugins to find the plugin for this. Add new plugin. I think this is the one I like. We're going to try install this one. This will automatically scan your website to see what cookies you're actually needing to use. Some of the cookies that are used in the website, they're required for the website to work correctly. So let's activate this plugin and it should walk us through a setup wizard. I'm going to click on Start Wizard. Let's walk through this. Where are we? We're in the EU. So GDPR is what we're concerned with, complying with it. Do you target visitors from any of these places? No. Does your site have visitors with login access? No. Save and continue. Cookie policy we're going to generate with compliance. Privacy statement, existing page. We haven't made our... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to right click on dashboard and open a new tab because we're just going to go and quickly generate our privacy policy. There's one actually here, so we're just going to set this to not draft anymore, so we'll use that. We'll go back in and edit this afterwards. So we'll publish this even though it's not correct technically yet. Okay, now we're going to go back to this and hopefully we'll be able to find our privacy policy. We're probably going to have to open this page. So I just clicked on refresh. Existing page. Do I have a privacy policy? Yes, I do. There we go. Imprint. We're going to go with none. Disclaimer. We don't need a disclaimer for this simple website. Save and continue. Who is the owner? So put in your details here. Once we have our details there, we can save and continue. We're not going to do any of these things that need us to upgrade. We should be able to use the free option. Now we're going to scan the website. Now, do we compile statistics? No, I'm not going to do any of these. Going to leave that to no. Use third-party services. Yeah, we do. This should already be set to the correct option because it's already scanned our website. It knows that we're using Google Fonts and Google Maps. There's nothing else there that we are using. Do we have embedded social media, buttons, timelines, videos, pixels? Nope. Website contains scripts for advertising? Nope. Does your website use WordPress comments? Nope. Let's go continue. It's going to create our cookie policy. Click Save and Continue. Select a menu. Yep, we're going to add that to our menu. This possibly region redirect. Don't actually want to add that to my menu though, do I? Because I don't want that to appear on the top of my website, do I? Finish to complete the configuration. Show consent banner, yes. Enable cookie and script blocker, yes. We're just going to leave that at no. Click finish. So this is what our cookie banner is going to look like. You can change the text for this. That will disable it. Hide. You will see that'll pop to the side of the page and we can accept, deny, or view preferences. Let's save that. We can change the position. I'm going to leave all these to the default. You can change your colors. Again, I'm going to leave these as they are. Let's just leave this as it is. Save and continue. Settings. Do you want to use hybrid size scan? Nope. Disable the monthly size scan? Nope. Save. Enable safe mode. Now, let's go to our website and see what this looks like. There we have it. We're going to accept. The little manage consent button is down here then, so we can view our preferences. The cookie policy, privacy policy is just there. So that looks great. Without a lot of work, we've been able to just complete our GDPR requirements. Okay. That's just one image I want to change there actually. I'm going to go just back in, change that on the home page. This one, isn't it? Just check that I set that up. Okay, yeah, I have that as an image on the front instead of the back. So I'm going to put my image there as in the column instead of sitting in front. There. Oh, that's not quite right either. I still have the other image on the front. Let's delete that. Right click on that, click on delete. So now we should just have this. Perfect. Perfect. Update. All good. That's our cookie notice done. The next thing I want to do is I want to add our business to our, create a Google My Business account. Let's see how we do that. Get listed on Google, the easiest way to get your business found. So you need a Google account. You can sign into that if you have one already. So you see this is the business that I have. Okay, I will share that link so that you can get started easily with this. My business name. Here. we're not going to do any advertising right now. So we're going to skip that step. Get a custom email address. We don't need that because we already have our email address. There we have it. Our website is on Google My Business. We just need to wait for some of this verification to go through. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Google Search Console because we want to invite Google to index our pages. It basically means we want Google to include our website in search. So we need to go to this address, google.com, and then on Search Console. Our domain, we are going to put in now we're going to do something slightly technical, but I will walk you through it. We're going to add this text txt record to our DNS record. So we're going to go back to our SiteGround account now, mysiteground.com, and go to our website. And then you'll see our website listed here. You need to go into Site Tools, Domain, and then DNS Zone Editor. We're going to create a new record, which is a txt. We're going to leave this empty. That's fine. Value. We are going to put in this. So copy this from our Google Search Console. That in there. And we're going to click on Create. May take some time to verify or to apply. Let's just see if it finds it. No. So we're just going to need to leave that there for a little while. Let's find some of these other ones. That's fine. We're just going to have to come back and re-verify this. There we go. That only took a couple more minutes. Domain name verified. Go to property. There. Now this will also give us some indication as to how the site is performing and how many website visitors are we getting. Now, let's add some site maps to our Google console. Let's go back to our website. This one. We're going to need another plugin. For this one, I'd like to use Yoast. So add new plugin. Search for plugins. Yoast. Y-O-A-S-T. This one gives us our site maps. Let's go through this wizard. Set everything up that we need. Come on. Let's hit continue. Are we an organization? Not really. The name, select a user. That's just my user there. We have our logo is there already. Let's use that from social profiles. We don't need that right now. We don't need to do this. Yes, collect my site data. It's fine. Save and continue. Okay, it's given us the basics, okay? Now we need to go to search for sitemaps. XML sitemaps. So we're gonna submit all of these. Copy. Okay, so that's our Google Search Console. Google Search Console will also email you if Google ever finds any issues in relation to how your website is being viewed by traffic, by Google. So the last thing we need to do then, with this Yoast SEO, you'll see now when we go to our pages, and let's say we click on the title of our page. So just click on this, the about, the name of our page. Underneath now, all of our pages, we'll have this area here. So this is kind of some of this important SEO information we want to include. So for an about page, I don't think it's that important that we have a key phrase, but we're just going to put in about Dear Lodge Kerry. And this is our meta description. So this is important for every page. So we want to include our keyword in here, which was about Dear Lodge Kerry, and some crucial information. So you'll see this is how our website will now appear in the search results. And I'm just going to finish that. Book your stay. I'm also going to put in a featured image here, although the featured image there that's been pulled from Google is beautiful enough anyway. Now we need to do that for all of our other pages. We're just going to click update first, go back, and we're going to do that for all of these pages. I'm going to change this facility to draft. I didn't actually end up using that page. Switch to draft. That's the one. Homepage. This is the one we want to be extra careful about our SEO. This is the page people land on in most cases when they're looking for something to do with your business. Focus key phrase is our name here. Dear Lodge Kerry. Featured image. I'm happy with the one that I was showing there, but do the same with our local area page. One of the last other things we need to do is we just need to go through our privacy policy to make sure the details are correct. So you'll see here that we have this suggested text. You need to go through this to make sure that this is correct for your business. Just going to go and view this, see what that actually looks like. So we need to get rid of this suggested text, obviously, but we should be able to leave most of the information in. Just remove the little suggested text. But like I said, for legal reasons, you should go through this to make sure that it's correct for your business. You'll see some of these sections aren't really applicable, but I'm going to keep it in for now. And obviously, if you make changes to your website in the future, you're going to want to make sure you update this. So, but I'm happy with that general detail for now. Just going to click update. Now, one last time, we are going to check out our website. We can just click on our logo and that should bring us to the home page. Beautiful. I love it. That's our cookie policy that was created by our compliance plugin. That looks great. Use this information that we fed it in that setup wizard. Now, I hope this has worked for you and I hope you're happy with your website. Let me know if you need any advice or changes or if it's worked out. Let me see your website. I'd love to see the links to your website if you've followed through the tutorial. But I, for one, am delighted with this. And I'm hoping that it'll help generate even more customers for our Airbnb this year.
Thanks for joining me on this journey to create your perfect Airbnb website. I hope you found the tutorial helpful and inspiring. Do let me know in the comments if there are any other types of website you would like to see me build. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future tips or tutorials. That's it for now.